Hey YouTube, this is Cal 2012. I wanted to do a short video on something that I made. As some of you know, probably some of you guys are new subscribers, I'm a martial artist. I've been a martial artist, gosh, since I was 12 years old. Various styles and so on. But I came across, I came up with an idea. And I don't know if anybody else has thought of this or anything, but I went ahead and did it only because I love working with double-ended spears and staffs or bows and things like that. And I always wanted something for self-defense, for like in my, with my car, something I could carry around, something that I could take on, like little trips and things like that. That wasn't going to take up a lot of space. But at the same time, I wanted something that was going to be legitimately capable of self-defense, as well as, yes, kicking some ass. What I did was I found a place online where you can buy 32.5-inch long expandable nightsticks or batons. These are 32.5 inches long. And what I did was I bought 2 of them and I connected them at the butt end. I used a 1/4-inch fine thread bolt. I cut off the head, or the head part of it, and was able to connect the 2. Now inside the butt end of the handle, there's a little spot that holds the expandable arms or limbs in place when it's closed, and I couldn't transfer that over to the bolt. So what I went ahead and did was I got some pretty decent little round magnets, and I used kind of a JB weld to connect it to just the ends of the bolts, and that seemed to work out pretty good. So basically what I have here is a rod. It's about a little over 18 inches, almost, it's about 22 inches is what it is. But it expands to right at about just, 5'5", 5'7", into a nice staff. And it's a tapered staff, which is actually really cool. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit here. Oops. There we go. Alright, so that's the way it looks, and to open it up, it's actually pretty cool. You just swing it from side to side, and it opens up to a really nice, basically steel alloy staff. And let me tell you, this fucker's solid. Once those little, I thought that when I first did this, that I was kind of concerned, with striking and things like that, if it would collapse this in. But let me tell you, just like with all the other nightsticks, you have to slam this bugger down on the ground in order to really get it to unlock itself and collapse back in. But let me tell you, this is cool. It's, like I said, it stores real easy, carries around real easy, and let me tell you, you bring this thing out and you do the one shake where it triples in size. It just looks almost sci-fi, but it's fun. So anyway, like I said, all you got to do, and this is for martial artists as well as anybody out there who wants to try this. All you got to do, you can go on and look for 32.5 inch expandable billy club or nightstick. Okay. I'll try and find the link and put it down in the little bar below there. And all you do is you take out the end caps on the butt, and you get yourself a 3/4 inch fine thread, and you screw them together. But on the fine thread, yeah, that's my cat playing with it. But on the ends of the bolt, you want to get a small magnet. Make sure it's got a little bit of decent grip to it, because I thought that the one I did have may have been a little too strong, and it turned out to actually be a little weak. So it would just kind of collapse in on itself a little bit quicker. or actually not in on itself, but it would actually, the weight of the limbs would just were too heavy for it. So I ended up getting, if you think that the magnet is too strong, get a stronger one. Okay. But yeah, and then I just threw some Gorilla Tape around the edge here just to kind of fill in the gap and everything. But let me tell you, this thing is wicked. You know, you're looking at the thickest point, just under an inch, so any hand size can hold it. This thing weighs maybe about 2.5 pounds. I mean, it's got a little weight to it, but not what you would think. And what's cool is the weight is all in the center, so you can maneuver really, really well. Alright? So, I might do a vid outside or something like that of me playing around with it just to show you how easy it is. I've been playing around with some of the new bow tricking that the kids do and all that kind of stuff, which I think is really fun. And it's great. It's like, you know, nunchuck techniques, but only for the staff. It's really cool. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how to make one of these, or describe it to you, and show you how, you know, they open up really nice. But I'll do another video on some techniques that I've been playing with and so on later. So anyway, this is Kel 2012, out.